again. This one is continuing with our list of the gifts of Calvary. If you remember on the earlier clip, we called them the Pain H gifts because that's the way we could remember them. P-A-I-N with an H on the end. And the P and the A we've discussed as being peace and abundance, and now we're talking about the great exchange of the cross. And the I stands for immortality. It's where we can take our mortality and exchange it with Jesus for some of his immortality. That's easy to understand. Jesus is immortal in the sense that although he died on the cross, he is risen from the dead. And he does live forevermore in the presence of God the Father in heaven. We can share in that immortality now. Not by dying now, but we can get our place in that now by exchanging our mortality for some of that immortality, because we, without Jesus, run the risk of dying, going into the grave, dissolving into dust and staying there for always. But with Jesus, we go to Jesus for judgment, we all will do that, but we can, in advance of all that, go to the cross and exchange some of our mortality, our death when we die, to everlasting life with him, beginning from now, that is to say. So that's the I, it's part of the great exchange. And the fourth one, N, means a new nature. This is not so easy to understand if you've been a Christian all your life. But if, like me, you came to Christianity through what we call a Damascus Road experience, then the difference between black and white is much more obvious, and you can see the old nature dwindling and being replaced by the new nature. The way this comes about, of course, is that we are all descended, as it were, from Adam, who, of course, did the great disobedience, and therefore in our bloodstream is the capability of turning away from God, and of committing lots and lots of different sorts of sins in God's eyes. The new nature, the divine nature, part of Jesus' nature, beginning to work towards having the mind of Christ, is something that's terribly important, that we do go and exchange our old nature for his nature. When we began these talks, it was all about getting our kingdoms in line with his. Unless we can think like he thinks, we haven't got a chance of doing that, really. So we need to exchange our old nature for his new nature. So there you have 4 of the gifts so far that make up the word pain. Our punishment can be exchanged for his peace. Our poverty of anything, really, can be exchanged for his abundance, for the riches of heaven. We can exchange our mortality for his immortality. And we can exchange, or start exchanging, our old nature for his new one. An ongoing work, but essential if we're going to tune our kingdom into line with his. So on the next clip, we just want to look at the last one of the pain H, which is H for healing.